looks like we're going to get this heat underway.
Well, here we go. Callaghan, we said that she loves the left-hander. She held the inside position, and the tall frame of the Avoca surfer will nail an opening score.
Yeah, as you see Macy operating on the first wave of the heat, she started off really strong with that carving and straight into a second off the top. And she has such a nice style and such a nice rhythm and flow. You could definitely see she's from a point break, and she just connects with these kind of waves and surfs really good. Very good surfing by Macy. First wave, really important heat for her. She's on that top 3, and she finished this one off right on the rocks. So she must be happy with that one. That's a really good way to start off a heat.
As we see, Macy actually moved a bit up the point, and she's trying to get something out of the normal takeoff zone.
Yeah, good opening section. Pushes hard, has to sort of almost sit down on the board to recover. Great turn there. The slashing snap from Macy Callaghan, and then a really nice looking wall. Again, great turn from her. This is much better. And another really nice on the rail. Macy Callaghan ain't done yet. Another great turn. Snapping down out of the lip. She'll lose the back foot on the final maneuver. She's on her way to a big score. Easily best wave of the heat so far.
Like you say, and some don't and some shrink.
Yeah.
So you really got to pick them right, and that was a nice first snap there.
Now she's surfing with a lot more intention on this wave, it seems like. A lot crisper. Thought she left it a bit on the table on her last one, so this is a much better ride by Macy.
It held its body, but then the tide kind of got it, and it raced off on her. But you know,
Macy Callaghan with some potential now, and a huge drop from Callaghan. Great rail work for the start, just staying in front of that foam ball, wrapping it back into the power section, and now lining it up, unleashing on a really good sized face. It would feel great to be linking a few turns together on a wave with some really high scoring potential given its size and the pocket available. Goes for that little jam, wraps it back, and now coils up as she comes through to the inside section. Just looking really smooth as she comes through. Finding that pace of the wave, adding the variety in each of these turns, and connecting so easily through to the inside. Incredibly good surf on offer for opening event of the Challenger Series, and now we're into the second stop.
That was a strong opening turn for Macy, and the second one had even more in it. Doesn't get to the finish, but I don't really think it mattered. The strength of these two turns here, she's going to get a great score.
My apologies, her second to last ride, a 4.9. Oh, strong turn from Macy Callaghan.
Currently in second place was Sarah, looking for a 4.28. Here goes Macy Callaghan from Avoca Beach in Australia. Nice two-turn combination. Tidy surfing there from Callaghan, former championship tour surfer, the 21-year-old from Avoca Beach.
The wind doesn't really go over much above 5-6 knots, so we're looking at a great day for Sunday.
Plenty of swell forecast for tomorrow as well. Looks like Callaghan under priority has found another left-hander. There's that nice backhand turn from Macy. A little bit more power and extension on that third turn. And this one's running down the bank for Callaghan.
But I'll tell you what, crunching some numbers, as we saw just in the corner while Leo was talking, I think Macy has just gone to town on this wave. This turn, one of the best ones we've seen. She drifted the fins and then straight back into it. There's another one. She's in between turns. She's so solid. And another one, a big wave, a clean wave. And she surfed, and she can finish this off. She's on the way to a massive score. So Callaghan, you talked about her just trying to seal the deal. And there she goes, clocks it up, and she's got to love that. What a wave.
Hopefully she can hold her nerve and pick the right one, and we've seen some insane barrels just spitting out right in that little section.
Taking off on the inside, it's Macy Callaghan. Nice snap, finding a really good wrap, and linking it in with some power on the next turn. Now driving down the line. Just waiting for this wave to offer something else for her to work with. Looking really smooth, pacing it out well. She's going to look for a great section to finish with, tags the lip and rides out.
To a close for Heat 4. Macy's up though. We're not sure what kind of work she got done, but here she is with a big section to lay into. Just transitions out onto the open face and bogs down, loses her footing.
Doesn't get another opportunity. Macy Callaghan now. A wave with multiple sections. for her to hit, to unleash on. Buckle down and get the good scores when she needs to, but she's got a big ask in front of her. Macy now with another hit coming through a bowly inside section, making this wave look really, really fun. And she's going to have a slight more on offer, looking to build on that 5.83.
How long had you dreamed it before you actually got there? We'll get back to that answer in a moment. We're seeing Macy up on wave number 3, chipping away. Still want to see Alyssa Spencer score for her first ride. But Callaghan working her way through to the inside. Just seems really switched on at the moment. Has had a really good run.
Stumbling blocks in our own minds. And it can be that, you know, you have trouble getting through the first round. Mine was around a 16 sometimes. And once you break through that, you know you're on your way to the finals or at least the semis.
Well, here she goes. She might get a couple of opportunities at a big section. Well-timed hits. I mean, didn't really get to swing the board right around through the first turn.
The quarterfinals, we've got to get there though, and here is Macy Callaghan, who's been putting a couple of numbers on the scorecard while we were away, Paul, including this backhand attack. Intention here to improve on the 5.67, which she's held on to from the very start. She's going to go left again. Spoke about lefts playing a part. Lovely inside out. Very good backhand turn.
It is 20 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. Up and riding now, Macy Callaghan. Nice strong turn off the top. Sets up for that second closeout maneuver.
And, well, room for Macy Callaghan to improve her scores as well, and she may very well have a go at it here. Left-hander tapers into the bay, and she'll let go a turn. Gets her head down on it. Second one lets go a little bit of spray. This little wave is tapered.
She's in the lead, but watch out. Macy Callaghan now, rapid-fire succession of turns. 3 big hammers down the line. She's got to be feeling good about that wave. And just in time as well.
You know, you don't want to see her lose out in this round once again because it's not exactly the qualifying type of result you want.
Is this a 5.63 for Macy Callaghan? A big bash there. That was one of the better turns we've seen of this heat, but she's got to hope for something big on the inside. It looks like she's going to easily make the transition to the shore break, fitting in a couple of nice slow turns, and then she gets the finish, rides out clean. Yeah, what up?
It's going to be a big loss for them early on here at the Vans US Open.
Macy uses priority on a left. Nice snap to start. Links it together well for the second. Just a 2-turn combination, but that's going to set herself up chasing that 4.57.
Macy just trying to desperately work that angle and get behind Molly. Here we go. Callaghan, reply from her. Good looking opening section for Macy. Nice turn in the lip. Look how she recovers that with all the speed in the world. Has to just go a little neutral towards the end of that carve as the wave wobbles a touch. And then again, just swooping back on the rail. Clean rail work once again from Macy Callaghan onto an inside bowl here. And she'll drive down again all the way back this time. Clocks the soup. If she's used priority here, has she used it well? Let's find out.
Yeah, comes around the corner. She takes off. 4 minutes 40 seconds on the time clock. Comes around the corner here. Here's the section. Hits it nice. And then builds again. That's that clean face that you want. And that suits her carving style. She ticks around again. Another roundhouse cut back. Just waiting for this inside section to stand up. Plenty of sort of power in those bigger waves as she just milks it through to the shore. And here she want to finish off with something pretty explosive. Up the top, there's a little slash. Down to the end section. Another turn off the lip. A little bit soft. She's got a little bonus end and then clicks it off the end. So
wow,
4:10. That's a 50-second ride by my reckoning.
Close to a minute long, a longest replay in sporting history. And she just kept on tagging it, didn't she? And where are the judges going to go with this, guys?
Well, that just leaves us with one order of business, pretty much. And it is, of course, our women's champion, someone who feel like her style of surfing looks so much polish on this wave. Sometimes there's a few rough edges and lumps. She smoothed all of those out. She surfed with speed and style throughout. Let's make some noise for your women's champion from Australia, Macy Callaghan. Once again, some noise, please, for Macy Callaghan, your women's champion, EDP Vissla Pro. Macy, let's get a word with you. Coming out of the water, it looked like it was still kind of sinking in. Is it starting to sink in now?
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit. I'm still pretty shocked, but I'm very happy.
This is your third final this year. You missed out narrowly twice. There's only one way to improve that. You got the win. You did it here in Portugal.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought if I didn't win this one, and that's probably it for me. So I'm very happy.
All right, a round of applause for Macy and for all our finalists.